Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon from the Pixelmon Let's Go server. I did find a Mega Mawile just now. She's actually kind of cute like that. Huh. And I think this works. Ooh, Aich. So, what am I doing right now? I am currently hanging out in an Extreme Hills. Specifically Extreme Hills near Lily's place. Ooh, Solganium Sea. I don't have that one yet. Nor do I have the mobile hide, obviously. So I'm hanging out here, waiting for the last three mega bosses, now two mega bosses to spawn. The only two I still need are Charizard X and Mega Steelix. Um, whilst I'm here, I'm also collecting and amassing my fortune once more. Currently I'm at 112,000, but over the last 2 days I've collected over 1.6 million Poké Dollars, which I subsequently spent on TMs. Because I want to get 5 TMs of each type. I'm really close. There's like 12 or so more TMs that I need. Uh, and the rest I have 5 off. So I'm just gonna work on that a little bit more whilst here. Turns out that here we go. When somebody uses Persian with Happy Hour and an Amulet Coin, so Happy Hour doubles the amount of Poké Dollars you get in battle, and the Amulet Coin does the same. So I'm gonna use Happy Hour first. If you then use Payday, you'll get between 0 and 500 Poké Dollars per use of Payday. Depends on the level. So since I'm right now level 97, that means that I get 500 or $485 per use. That's doubled by Happy Hour and then doubled again by the Amulet Coin. So in theory, you could get 2,000 Poké Dollars per Payday when it's level 100. As you can see, when I use Payday on a Shuckle, it doesn't insta-kill it. So I can use it multiple times. And then it uses Berry Juice, because it always carries Berry Juice. So it healed up a little bit. They also sometimes have the option to have sleep or whatever it is. So as you could see, I just got $7,700 from this one Shuckle. So what I've been doing for the last 2 days is just hanging out in Extreme Hills and murdering a whole lot of Shuckles. Like, this is part of an orb. I got like half an orb in another shulker that I filled up with Shuckle souls. Yeah, I've been dubbed the Shuckle Slayer by friends now, so that's something. But yeah, that's what I've been doing over here, and what I'll continue to do for a little bit longer until I get all the TMs, and then I might take a break. I still need those two more mega bosses. Eventually, I will get them, hopefully. The problem with the Extreme Hills right now is that there's a whole lot of mega bosses that spawn in Extreme Hills. Deontay, Gallade, Absol, Tyranitar, both the Charizards, the Steelix, the Mawile, Lucario. I'm not really sure. I'm forgetting one or two. I've gotten a lot of them, but not always the ones that I need, obviously. So we might actually move to a Mesa, because I believe Shuckles can also spawn in Mesas. But both the Steelix and the Charizard X can spawn in Mesas. And as far as I can tell, Mesas have less or lower amount of options. So maybe that will have a good effect on my chances. I don't really know. The only reason I was hanging out here is because Mawile also spawned here. And that way I could look for all three in the same biome. But now that that's no longer the case, I might just move over to a Mesa. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, Cosmog, Cosmog. I may or may not have just ran upstairs real quickly to get this lad. But we got ourselves a Cosmog that just spawned. And since it no... Son of a brisket! I knew I knew he was gonna do that. That's why I wanted to do mean look. Let's just put it to sleep, honestly. No risk. Ultra Ball. You know who was a good Samaritan today? It was Etho. He sent me a message on Discord that Cosmog spawned. It was really nice of him. I really appreciate it. There we go. Ah, man. She's downstairs, hanging out with my niece. And I saw the message, so I dropped her and ran over here. Obviously. Okay, so it is timid, as wanted. Damn it. I mean, it's 4 IVs, 4 good IVs. However, one of them is attack, which is kind of sad, and not special attack, but it's not bad, I guess. Um, I mean, we'll probably wait with leveling up this one because I don't remember what this one's IVs were. See, this one was decent-ish. At least it had attack as well as special attack, I guess. But since Lunala is a special attacker and Solgaleo is a normal attacker, however, when I want to catch them all, right? So I need an extra Cosmog and an extra Cosmoem to catch them all. So if I can catch another Cosmog, I don't have to worry about the rest. If you catch my drift. So I'm gonna go for that, probably. But I caught it. I caught it. Also, when in Rome, it's like the third. This is the third one I got here, and I've not been hanging out here very often. Why is it so difficult to find a Charizard X or whatever else I'm looking for? It's so rude. Too bad. Oh, XP all. Been getting a lot of these lately. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. And I conveyed my thanks and everything, so it's good. It's good. Well, guys, I have started to make some small changes to the breeding center. As you can see, there's no longer any Dittos here. That's because I put them all in the middle. My ring of thingamajigers will be surrounding it because, well, I mean, there'll be less pokes in here that actually get on them and be annoying about it. So, yeah. I've also stopped breeding Smurgles for now because I have a box of them. So these 9 are perfect technician attackers with the nature appropriate to it. These 6 are a perfect own tempo special attacker or attackers, damn it. These are technician special attackers, and these 9 are own tempo special attackers. So I have at least 6 of each, besides the one that I'm going to use for myself, of course. And I have a male and a female of each of them. I don't know if I mentioned this on camera yet, but I kind of want to have, for everything that I'm breeding, I want to have a male and a female that is the appropriate nature and attacker or special attacker. I want to achieve this because that seems good in case I need to breed more. And then besides that, I also want to get the amount I need, obviously. So as you can see, these are all the timid special attacking EVs I have, and these are all the bold special attacking EVs I have. However, they're all male. The only female I have over here is Careful, and I have this female, which is Bashful. So I'm just going to continue breeding until I have the bold one, and I'll probably put another one in for the timid ones, and then I'll move on to the other side, which is the normal attackers that need to be jolly something and something. I don't remember. It's 3 different ones. As for the Bulbasaur, I'm kind of in the same boat because these are all males who are bold, and this female is careful. Well, this male is bold. So I only have perfect males that are bold. So I'm waiting for the perfect female. Oshawott, however, I have a perfect female and a perfect male timid one. I actually got this one first, I believe. Or did I? I don't remember. I got lucky. That's all I'll say. So I'm just waiting until I breed 3 more of the Oshawotts that I can actually use to train. I'll pick the best ones, and when I'm done with that, I will stop breeding the Oshawotts. The same goes for everything else. I'll stop breeding it. I have to start looking into what I want to breed next because I gotta do that next. If you catch my drift. I might just breed a better fletchling. This is OT Wells. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I haven't really thought of it. I gave this Ditto a, I think it's called a choice band. Oh no, power band, because he had perfect special defense. So this will be set over to all the eggs I get from it. I have 1 spare Ditto, which I can use for other things until I get another Ditto, so I can continue breeding with that. And these are the ones that have perfect that are different ones, I guess. So this box is filled with Eevee, Bulbasaur, and Oshawott in the future, and this is the Smurgle box. I don't have any other Smurgles besides that. As you can see, this is just a Ditto box, this is a Ditto box, and this is a Ditto box. I still have to move the other Ditto stuff over. I traded this Blacephalon I got for this Celesteela because I kind of want to have... I'm sorry, I'm just looking at it, it's so big. I want to have caught them all in Ultra Space for the IVs, so I didn't really care which ones I get from eggs because I probably won't keep them. And Tilted had 2 Celesteelas and no Blacephalon, so she really wanted to trade. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it to you. I was being good. It's a marathon. Okay, well this Oshawott's useless. Oh god. How did I manage that? I don't even know what button I pressed. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I was working on getting all the TMs ready. I'm currently missing 6 TMs that I don't have 5 of. So as you can see, the entire box is full. TM22 Solar Beam, I only have 1 of. And TM35 Flamethrower, I only have 2 of. I ran out of Poké Dollars again. I need to go and get more. And I got 79 that I'm missing 2, and 83 that I'm missing 2 of. And I'm missing 125, which I need 5 of still, and 135, which I need 4 of. The rest of them I have 5 of or more. Now I might throw the extra ones in the trading center when it's up and running. I don't know exactly. Megastones. As you can see, I am currently in possession of almost all of them. I can grab the one from Charizard. So I've got Charizard Y here. This is the Aerodactylite that I currently have on Aerodactyl. And this one and this ones are the ones we're missing. So that's 2. I'm really excited about that. I have a bunch of the filled up orbs, so I think in an episode soon I want to redo the birds like at least 3 times, as well as Arceus a couple of times. And then for Arceus especially, I want to have different natured Arceuses, because with the plates you can change them, and each different Arceus plate has a different strategy, and it's kind of like what you want. As well as I want to do this in the Ultra Space, because in Ultra Space they have a double chance of getting hidden abilities and shiny forms. So both the hidden ability is cool, not so much for Arceus because he only has 1 ability, it's multi-type. Otherwise they couldn't change type by plates. But the birds have pressure, and if they don't have pressure, they have a ability that strongly increases power from their type, I believe. It's something like that. I would have to look up the specifics, but that's very interesting. So I kind of want to just see what happens if I just come over and spawn in a bunch. Might as well, right? I'm currently working on another Orb of Frozen Souls, so if I have that, then that's next. I think I never actually showed you guys what Groudon. Oh, this is not what I wanted. As Groudon looks like when he's red orbed. So I'm just gonna do that right now. If I do a primal reversion, this is what it looks like. Now you guys have seen this when I fought it, because a primal Groudon spawned right there. But I figured, it would be cool to show it off nonetheless. And I can write it as well. So there's no way I can really show it off very well, but it looks pretty dope in my opinion. Also, the stats increase, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, it's 230, 278, 250, 210, 131, and 167. And if I throw it out again, it's... This was 250, I believe. And this one was higher as well. I don't really remember, but it was different. I'm also going to look up all the legendaries on Smogon, and whilst doing that, writing down what strategies I want to use for them and what nature they have to be. So that way I can check to see which ones I still need to change the nature of or get a better version of, and which ones are already good, because that means I can start training those, right? And I'm gonna EV train them as well, just for for the things. And the same goes for my Pokemon that I'm currently breeding, because I want to use the appropriate strats for those as well. And besides that, I want to start breeding Pokemon that actually Mega Evolve, and then using the Mega Evolve strat for those Pokemon. So I'd have to look up that as well and start actually focusing on that, because there's so many Pokemon you can breed. And there's no real reason to do specific ones over others unless you're making a specific team or you're doing something else, like with my Smurgle action. So I don't really know how to make it any different. So that's just what I'll do. Somebody commented this as well, but for Manaphy, we can actually go and breed Manaphy with a Ditto, and it will give us Phione. And I don't know if you can breed Phione with each other. Might just be genderless as well, so you might have to stick with Ditto breeding, which is unfortunate because that means you can't go perfect with those. But unless you have a perfect Ditto, but well, that's a thing and a half. We might be able to get 2 or 3 perfect IVs though if we shop around a little bit and ask other players if they have perfect IV Dittos, and then we can strike a deal where I borrow that and I give them a better Phione maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we can do for that. In the next episode, I'm moderately sure that we'll have perfect Bulbasaurs and Oshawotts waiting for us, and we can move on to something else. I think I want to do Charmander. And the reason for that is that both Charizards are pretty cool, but I'm a glutton for punishment, and I need to get a jolly attacker Charmander and a timid special attacker Charmander, because Charizard X is attacking and Charizard Y is special attacking. So that's going to be a blast. Okay, guys. A Tapu Bulu spawned here. And we're gonna try to sync lock it, even though it's already been here for a while, but we're gonna just take that risk. I should have probably grabbed myself a Master Ball, because it's a guy... What the hell? There's a chance it knows Woodhammer. And if it does, we might want to just go and try that instead. I don't really know. We'll see. Dusk Ball. Apparently I also have a nest ball on me still. Nature's Madness. I believe that that's one of their signature moves. Doing this for poops and giggles. Withdraw. Hold an attack. And Nature's Madness. Why am I regaining health? I have leftovers on me without knowing it. Superpower, I see. So we're good on the front. I think it's starting day right now. So we're kind of gonna see if he kills us anytime soon. So fun fact, Nature's Madness apparently takes 50% of the health. With its Sapunium Z, it turns it into 75% of your health. But that eventually means that you can't actually kill your opponent with that move. Interestingly enough. However, it can be used as a good first move against Pokes. Because that means that you basically get bam 75% off and then you can continue with false swipe. It's a very interesting concept. Talking about it earlier. So as long as he's using that move, I don't know why I used the dust ball there. Oops. Horn attack, lovely. Spore. Wait, it's a grass type. Darn it. Darn diddly do. Fun fact. Gotta actually put this lad to sleep because Soak's still broken. Oh well. Well, this Poniard's gonna be annoying. So let's just hope he uses Nature's Madness only. No, we're fine. Or, you know, you catch it, that also helps, and or works. Aww, gonna evolve into an Abra. What the? What was he before this? Interesting. Okay, yeah, no, sure, that's how that works. Sure. I'm so confused. Oh, now that we're here, could have just grabbed this box because I'm smart. I got a Master Ball from a boss earlier. However, more importantly, I got an EVMC. See, there was a whole lot of Cresselia things. Cresselia now spawns in Birch Forest M. So we were over there on a platform, and I think a Mega, what's her face? Gardevoir boss spawned right as Nebris left. Now, Nebris didn't have one yet, so I was like, you know, I'll hold it for you if you come back. So, you know, we did that, all fun and nice, and then he showed me a Solganium C that he got, and I was like, oh, I don't have that one yet, like jokingly. And then he was like, and as I said that, apparently he killed an Eevee and got the EVMC, and he was like, oh, I mean, if you want this one, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll take it. So I grabbed the EVMC, and then I looked at my infantry, and like 5 minutes before that, I killed a Pikachu and got a PKNMC, and I was like, do you have a PKNMC yet? And he was like, no. I was like, oh, well, here you go. So we traded a PKNMC for an EVMC, since I already have two of the PKNM ones, without even realizing that that was what we were doing, so it was pretty fun. Anyway, this Tapa Bulu, I just keep messing up. Grass and Fairy type, Grassy Surge. It's adamant in nature and what we wanted. It's enormous. I kind of figured as much from how big he was when we looked at it. Like, this is pretty big. Just saying. And then IV6. So attack is high and speed and HP. Honestly, it's probably pretty decent. special attack's what we don't want, and well, I mean they're both really low defense, special attack and special defense, but you know you can't have it all, right? Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We got the proper nature and everything, so that makes up for a lot. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and this is going to be the end of it, and I'll catch you on the flip side.